Hey, what's up guys? Rob here from Movie Review Time. Welcome to another Dollar Tree Blu-ray DVD update. I just did one of these where I went to Dollar Tree for the Black Friday sale. Got a lot of good things, and a lot of it was picked over, but the lady told me, yeah, we got a lot of boxes on the truck. We're definitely going to be resupplying the DVDs and Blu-rays. Sure enough, I go out to Dollar Tree today, and they had a lot of new things. I actually have 2 stacks. This is a mega update, okay? I went crazy. Some of the stuff I couldn't believe they had in there. I mean, for $1. A lot of combo packs, even with digital codes. It's crazy for $1. So yeah, this is going to be a mega update from Dollar Tree. If you notice these empty shelves, I'm going to be working on my movie room. It's going to be an update for 2020. January 2020, I plan to be done with it, and I'm going to reveal it. I've had some requests, asking, saying, hey, you got to do an update to your movie room. I actually did a lot of work to the tops and stuff. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but when it comes up, it's definitely going to kick ass. So look forward to that in January. Let's see. Let's go over the Blu-rays first. Now, a lot of these I have not seen, just letting you know. The first one here is by director Adam Green, who did Hatchet and, Frozen. And it is Digging Up the Marrow. I've never heard of this movie. It looks interesting, though. Scariest movie in the past 2 decades. Taps into the primal fears you didn't even know existed. By RLJ Entertainment. I actually have quite a few of those titles by that company. But yeah, Digging Up the Marrow. Never heard of it, but it looks awesome. The next one is a combo pack of Mirrors 2 unrated. I actually like this movie. If you haven't seen this, I definitely recommend it. Nick Stahl is in it, and there's some really, really good imagery and camera work that is done with this movie. Yeah, this is definitely one I recommend. This movie gets a bad rap, and it is Hall Pass. This is the extended cut, enlarged edition. Owen Wilson, Jason Sudeikis, I thought they were good in this movie. I think this isn't the best thing the Farrelly brothers have done, but it's definitely entertaining, and it's kind of funny at times. So I wouldn't say it's the worst thing they've done. The next one has Joaquin Phoenix. Academy Award winner 2014 Best Original Screenplay of Her. This was a damn good movie. Anything Joaquin does is pretty much, amazing. Amy Adams, Rooney Mara, Olivia Wilde, and Scarlett Johansson. Some of these movies, I just can't believe they have them. The next one has Kristen Stewart and Dakota Fanning in The Runaways, where she plays Joan Jett, and I'm a huge fan of Joan Jett. I love her music. Kristen Stewart actually does look like a young Joan Jett here, so I'm really interested to see what this is like. I'm not the biggest fan of Kristen Stewart, but... the next one has Russell Crowe in it, and he also directed the film, and it is The Water Diviner, basically where he's a father that goes in search of his sons back in the early 1900s. I think it's like 1919 or something like that. Anyway, looks interesting, and it's directed by Russell Crowe, so that's pretty awesome. The next one has Liam Neeson, Antonio Banderas, and Laura Linney in The Other Man. Now, there's a movie called The Other Woman, I think, so this one's called The Other Man, which looks interesting. I don't know if it's about a love triangle or something, but yeah, anything Liam Neeson, I'm down. The last Blu-ray I picked up here has a slipcover, and it is a combo pack of The Samaritan with Samuel Jackson. Yeah, really, really nice looking Blu-ray here. And I've never seen the movie, but it looks interesting. Samuel Jackson. They had a lot of combo packs. I mean, they have a lot of great Blu-rays there with slipcovers. Hunger Games: Catching Fire. They had, Twilight, New Moon, and Eclipse with slipcovers, even though I hate those films. I mean, anybody who needs those can get those for $1. I mean, I cannot believe it. A Blu-ray, a DVD, and even a digital for $1. That is a damn good deal. I'm sorry. Alright, on to the DVDs. I have a lot of horror DVDs that I have not seen. The first one here, it says, This House Needs a Family. We Are Still Here. I've seen this one on the shelves at Family Video, and I just never rented it. Looks very interesting, by Dark Sky Films. There's a creepy image. Look at that. that person there. My God. We are still here. The next one says Her Love Will Never Die, one of the best vampire films. This is also by Magnolia Home Entertainment. Kiss of the Damned. It kind of reminds me of Embrace of the Vampire a little bit. But it looks interesting. If any of you guys have seen any of these titles, let me know in the comments. Now, I've seen this title in a lot of people's updates. Your Eyeballs Will Never Forgive You If You Miss This One by Bloody Disgusting. Wolf Cop by RLJ Entertainment. Of course, half man, half wolf, all cop. That's right. That's all you need right here. That's all you need. The next one looks awesome. I love the slipcover. It says a zombie hit, and it is Outpost Black Sun. And it looks like there's a Nazi dead soldier there, a zombie soldier, so to say. Yeah, this looks awesome. Never seen this one. I was really happy to pick this one up. Dollar Tree has a lot of superhero stuff, and in my last update, I had the Green Lantern. Where is it? Right here. I picked this up. First Flight, Green Lantern First Flight, and this is the 2-disc special edition, so I was really, really happy to pick that one up. And of course, you know, it is DVD. So same thing with this one. 2-disc special edition animated movie on DVD, Justice League Doom. Now, I know this is on Blu-ray, and my cousin Dan actually turned me over to this movie. This movie's awesome. Awesome. I cannot believe I found this at Dollar Tree. I can't believe it. So I'll take it. 2-disc special edition. Here's one by Magnolia as well. And I'm not sure if this is like the original. I think this said it came out in 2005. But I'm not really sure what if I'm thinking that this is actually the original and the one that came out in the States is the remake. I'm not sure though. Maybe some of you guys can tell me. And it is Pulse. And it says Cairo right there. Cairo or Cairo. Now, this of course is the Japanese. I think this is the Japanese version of it. It says right here, it says, before The Grudge, before Dark Water, there was Pulse. One of the scariest films ever made from the master of Japanese horror, Kurosawa. So I don't know. I don't know if this is the original Pulse, because I do have the Pulse with Kristen Bell, and I'm not sure if, like I said, if that's the remake and this is the original. If it is, this is a damn good find. I can't believe I found this at Dollar Tree. I mean, maybe it's not. I don't know, but it is Pulse. All right, this is one of your typical sci-fi monster, cheesy monster flicks with Debbie Gibson in it. And it is Mega Python versus Gatoroid. These movies are fun. The covers is what sells it, you know, with this cover art, you know, seeing destruction and these giant animals fighting each other, whether it's a shark or an octopus or whatever. This was interesting. This is a 4-movie collection called Thrills and Chills Volume 4. And 2 of the movies on here I really wanted, only to complete my collection in a way, but there's one of them that I already own. So, the 4-movie collection includes the Tom Savini remake of Night of the Living Dead, which I actually own on DVD and Blu-ray. Resident Evil Apocalypse, which is the 2nd movie in the series. We got The Devil's Tomb right there with Cuba Gooding Jr., which I've never seen. And then we got Zombie Strippers with Jenna Jameson. Now, I like this movie. Zombie Strippers is the one that I wanted. It has Robert Englund in it. About these strippers who are zombies and they start feeding on people after they give them private lap dances and stuff. Jenna Jameson, you know, she's the ultimate porn star in the porn industry. But yeah, this was actually a good deal. For $1, you get 4 movies, and you know, one of them which I own, so it doesn't matter. But yeah. The The next one looked interesting. It says, there is no escape from Prom Ride. It looks kind of cool. Buckle up for the night of your life, it says. Prom Ride. Well, this can't be any worse than Prom Night, the remake. I wouldn't think it'd be. This is from the Maneater series, and I actually own a couple of these. Really quick, I'll show you from the Maneater series. I got the Hive, and then I got this triple feature with Croc, Sea Beast, and Shark Swarm. I like these. These are like cheesy fun, cheesy good times here. But like I said, this is from the Maneater series, and it is Roadkill. Sci-fi original movie. It says Fear the Skies. The cover art is another thing that sells these, even though the movie isn't probably as good as what the cover art shows, but I still enjoy these. The next one is a sci-fi film. It says one of the best sci-fi action flicks I've ever seen in a long time, according to Dead Central. And it is Alien Outpost. Really, really cool. I love these kind of alien films, these invasion films, or these weird kind of spaceships that land and stuff like that. Pretty awesome. The next one I definitely have seen before by Magnolia Home Entertainment, and it is The Signal. This comes with the hologram slipcover there. Pretty cool. Here's a movie I've not seen, and everyone that I know said that this movie is terrible. Okay, from Blumhouse, the producer of Paranormal Activity and Insidious, The Gallows. Yep, I have The Gallows, and I have yet to see it. So the next one looks pretty cool. Sometimes the Dead Call the Living, and it is The Summoning. This is pretty awesome. The image is upside down, of course, of this creepy girl. Bodies can be buried, but spirits never die, it says. And you also have, who's in this one? Eric Roberts. Eric Roberts is in this one. That's interesting. The next one says, from the mind of Clive Barker, behind, Hellraiser, says Your Time Will Come, and it is Dread. Some of these films, like, some of these films, you'd never think they would be at Dollar Tree. You would think that these would like show up, during Halloween or something. Just some of these. This one this is a pretty cool. I like this cover art, but it says "Come Home to Terror," and it is Bloody Homecoming. It's kind of got like a slick, smooth slipcover to it with some of these shiny tech, the shiny font and text on it, and some of the like on her dress and everything. Pretty cool. Not really sure who's. I don't recognize anybody, and it's by RLJ Entertainment again. So that's it. That is it for the Dollar Tree pickups, and I'm just going to throw these two Goodwill ones into. From New Line Platinum Series, Director's Cut of Spawn. This was not in my collection, and I wanted to get this movie because I only seen this movie once, and I remember liking it for what it was, but I'm not the biggest Spawn fan. So I definitely want to watch this again. It's got Martin Sheen in it. You got Michael Jai White. So definitely interested to check Spawn out again. And the last one I picked up to put into my Adam Sandler collection. I can't believe I didn't own this, but it's the old Snapcase version, and it is The Wedding Singer. He's Gonna Party Like It's 1985. Drew Barrymore. This is the first movie with him and Drew together. Then there was 50 First Dates, and then they were together in Blended, I believe. So this is a good one. I like all the songs and stuff, and Adam Sandler's definitely good in this. So like I said, it's the old Snapcase DVD, and again, I'm going to add it to my Adam Sandler collection. So there you go. Massive movie update. A lot of horror flicks and independent horror films that I've never seen. Expect reviews for each and every one of them when I get around to that. But yeah, more reviews coming up. more videos like this. I said, you know, every week, starting, you know, this is a new week, so it was nice to have another Blu-ray DVD update. Like I said, I try to do them every week. But expect, like I said, the movie room tour coming in January when I finish with everything, get everything in the right spot, you know, make room and all that stuff. So I think you'll be pleased with what I have to show you. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.